Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Curragh Racecourse here on Sunday. It is May the 27th, 2018. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Get 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I'm gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Curragh, including the 1,000 Guineas, which is the 410, the fifth race. But the races I'll be looking at are races 2, 3, and 5. Races 225, 3 o'clock, and the 410. Let's get on to it, starting off with the second race, the 225. The 225, it's the Tattersall's Gold Cup. It's a Group 1 race going for a purse of $358,500. That's in the American dollar currency, so don't get confused. This race is for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 5 horses going the 2,100-meter trip, or a mile and 5/16 on the turf course. My top selection here, I like the 6 horse, the number 3 horse, no 6 horse in this race, the number 3 horse, Lancaster Bomber. I'm going to go 3-1-2 in the TriCast, the trifecta. 3-1-2, TriCast, trifecta, top pick number 3, the Lancaster Bomber. Shamie Hefferman's on this Aidan O'Brien train, 4-year-old colt by Warfront. You know, this horse is a millionaire, and he's only won once, but he's run some decent places in his lifetime. His most recent outing came last week now at Newbury, a mile in the lock engine. This horse had a very good third place finish by 2 3/4 lengths. You know, closed up well, just missed, but he quickened up nicely that day. I think with the extra 2.5 furlongs here today, I like this horse's chances a lot more. Second off the break with a quick turnaround, but that was a very good race. Before that, he ran the Dubai Turf at Maidan, a mile and 8th, March 31st. He finished 11th by 15 lengths. He was betting to the ground at 5.5 to 1. He never had a run. It just wasn't his horse's day to win. And then the Hong Kong Mile at Sha Tin, 1 mile, December the 10th. Horse finished 5th by 3 lengths. You know, he ran a little bit better than I expected personally that day. But again, he just needed that extra good closing kick, which he didn't have. Before that, he had a very good second place finish in the Breeze Cup Mile at Del Mar. You could throw out his QE2 effort at Ascot, and then he had a very good second place finish in the Woodbine Mile. You know, I like him a lot here today at 8-1 with the extra 2.5 furlongs from his last race. Watch out for him. So to recap my bets for the second, the 225 from Curragh, it's the Group 1 Tattersall's Gold Cup. Gonna go with the 3 horse Lancaster Bomber. Gonna go 3-1-2 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 3, the 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock, it's the Group 3 Aralai Stud Gallinule Stakes. It's a Group 3 stakes race going for a purse of $77,500. The race is for 3-year-olds only. Field of 10 horses going the 2,000-meter trip, or a mile and a quarter on the turf course. My top selection here, I like the number 8 horse, Harvest for the World. I'm going to go 8-4-2 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 842 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 8, Harvest for the World. Jamie Spencer is on this 3-0 filly by So You Think. This horse's most recent outing came on the 13th of May, 2 weeks ago now at Leopardstown, 1 mile, 1,600 meters in the Group 3, 1,000 Guineas trial. This horse finished 5th by 2.5 lengths that day. Just kind of weakened out at the final few strides of the race. You know, it was the horse's first start in a little bit, and the ground was very wet, and I don't think this horse really got had a good run. I think on a quick turnaround of 2 weeks on firmer ground, I like this horse's chances a lot better. You know, before that at Dundalk, the 20th of March, 1 mile maiden race, he won by 1.5 lengths. She quickened up nicely and had a very nice easy victory there. And then before that at Dundalk, 7 furlongs in a fillies and maiden auction last October. This horse finished second by half length. Closed up well, he just missed, but it was a very respectable run. I think second off the break here, I like this horse's chances a lot. The mile and a quarter should really be to this horse's liking, so watch out for this horse here today. So to recap my bets for the 3 o'clock, the third race from Curragh, gonna go with the 8 horse, gonna go 8-4-2 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 5. We're going to head on to race number 5, the 410. It is the Irish 1,000 Guineas, Group 1 race going for a purse of $478,000. This race is for 3-year-old fillies only. Field of 13 horses going the 1,600-meter trip, or 1 mile on the turf course. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the 10 horse Soliloquy. I'm going to go 10-6-13 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 10-6-13 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 10, Soliloquy. William Buick is on this Charlie Appleby train 3-0 filly by New Bowie. You know, Before I get onto this horse, we have Happily running in this race. I backed her last two starts, and both starts she ran disaster races. At Del Mar, Ryan Moore probably gave one of the worst rides I've ever seen a rider give a horse. Stuck on the inside, horrible trip, but it wasn't the best Ryan Moore rides there. And then last time on 1,000 Guineas, she needed the race. She finished third by 2 1/4 lengths. She never really got a good closing kick. I think here today she's going to get a very big challenge, and I just think Soliloquy, my top selection, is going to be her main challenger here. And at 5 to 1, I like her chances a lot. Willem Buick's on this one. This horse's most recent outing came on the 6th of May at Newmarket, 1 mile in the 1,000 Guineas. Horse finished 6th by 3 1/4 lengths that day, and she quickened up a little bit that day, but it wasn't enough to win. She maybe needed the race. Before that, on the 18th of April at Newmarket, 7 furlongs and Neil Gwynn Stakes, horse won by 1 3/4 lengths. She quickened up nicely and had a very nice victory there off the break. And then 1 mile at Ascot last September, and Phillies Novice, horse won by half length. She quickened up nicely and again had a very nice easy victory there. I think coming here to Ireland, a little softer ground should really speak to this horse's liking. Not a very firm ground, but a little bit of a softer ground. It's not going to be heavy, but it's going to be, a little bit of a give, and it should really help this one. And I think at 5 to 1, I think Happily could be beat. So watch out. So to recap my bets for today's fifth race, the 4:10 from Curragh. It is the Group 1 Irish 1,000 Guineas. I'm going to go with the 10-horse Soliloquy. I'm going to go 10, 6, 13 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.